Mike Evans re-signing with the Bucks trending down.
Yes, I've seen some things that he might be on the move. Maybe Houston?
So that's exactly what I want to talk about, Devin. Teams he could go to if he doesn't re-sign with the Bucks. So there's really only two ways he can go about this. He can go get a bag, or he can go help a team win a Super Bowl.
I think that's a lot of players.
He's already gotten to taste a Super Bowl victory.
Yes.
He's already gotten his bag.
Did he?
Now, I'm a Ravens fan, yada, yada, blah, 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 blah. We talk about people going to Baltimore all the time. But I see a lot of reports that the Ravens are one of the favorited teams. And I made the same face you made. I was like, why? It's because in 2018, he got an $82 million extension.
Dang.
His offensive coordinator was Todd Monken. Had a career year, got his $82 million bag, and his offensive coordinator was good old Todd Monken, which I was like, huh.
I didn't know Todd.
In the same way, like, I don't think Caleb Williams is going to be like, yeah, I want to go play with Cliff. I don't 100% think Mike Evans is going to be like, oh, yeah, I'll just go play with Todd Monken. But I will say that I didn't know that, or I wasn't aware of that. And then when I read that, I was like, okay, now I understand why he could potentially be fit to play for the Ravens.
And Zay, I think we're in a better spot with Zay.
What do you mean?
Like, the investigation was suspended?
Yeah, no, I haven't heard anything since the initial, like...
Well, yeah, so now the report is that it brings no charges and the investigation is suspended.
The sad thing is it was just a bunch of negative publicity for nothing.
Sure.
Like, not to say, like, I mean, well, obviously, from what... Look, nothing happened, apparently. Apparently nothing happened, Devin. And it just sucks that there had to be any negative light.
Well, something happened, but no one's getting charged.
There was negative light shine on him for pretty much no reason. So that's the only reason that I'm upset about the whole thing.
But also, at the same time, not sure how good the Baltimore PD is at getting people who do wrong.
All right. You said Houston.
Well, I'm looking at the top teams he could go to. So, Ravens.
Okay.
Bengals.
Well, hold
Houston.
on.
I'm just naming them.
One at a time now. So I saw Houston. But the
yes.
biggest reason I saw for Houston was because he's from Texas.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, I guess. It's like...
Oh, yeah, he went to fucking Texas A&M.
But it's like, I don't know if another good receiver added to Houston's roster is what's going to put them over the edge, but maybe.
I mean,
cool.
It could. I mean, the two they got are guys that I hadn't heard of until they started balling this year, Nico and Tank. Yeah, I mean, he could be pretty...
Bengals?
Bengals is what this says.
You said the Bengals? I mean, yeah, that would definitely make them a scary fucking team.
Tyler Boyd, and Mike Evans. I don't know if he's needed there.
That's another thing. It's like he's not...
I think you just need a healthy quarterback.
Yeah, Burrow doesn't need Mike Evans. And I mean, not to jump to this like level of respect this early, but I don't know if Stroud needs him. I don't know if he needs him.
Nope.
I don't know if he needs him.
At the same time, like, it's been a while since a slightly older but well accomplished wide receiver has left their spot and made a team substantially better.
Okay.
You know, like Devontae left, had a great year with Derek Carr, but they still sucked. They had no quarterback last year. Julio left way too late in his career, went to Tennessee. D-Hop didn't really help out the Cardinals and is not helping out the Titans. Not to say that it's his fault, but to say that the move didn't work.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, AB had his own problems.
So the thing is, Mike Evans going for, in your eyes, you think he's going for a bag or a championship run? I could imagine a championship run.
If I was Mike, I would go for a bag. But But
I feel like you're
if you
saying
put
that because
yourself,
it's like
but if you put yourself on an established team, unlike these other guys have done, where they went and got a bag, like Devontae went and got a bag, then I think he can really make an impact. He can really make an impact on any of these teams. I mean, not the
well,
Colts.
okay, the teams I saw, like
This says the
I saw the Chiefs, I saw the Bills, I saw the Bengals, I see the Ravens. All
yeah.
those teams, if he went to those teams, that's like, okay, you're joining a team that you are making like more of a solidified reason for why they should be in a Super Bowl and have a chance to win the whole
Like,
damn
these
thing.
are already the top teams in the league. This cannot hurt.
But if he goes to Houston, I think it'd be definitely okay. Houston and Indianapolis. I see the Colts a lot.
Indianapolis, I don't like.
Let me say this: if he goes to the Colts, it's more of a story about Anthony Richardson than
Exactly.
Mike Evans. We know what Mike Evans can do. It's going to be all right. Anthony Richardson has an elite weapon. He better do something with it. Now it's going to be more of a story about him than Mike
If I'm
Evans.
Mike's already played a good amount of years with quarterbacks who aren't the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
Crab legs to name one. But yeah, I would go to an established team with a great quarterback. If I was Mike, yeah, I would go to any of the top AFC contenders.
Like Mike Evans, he had his days in Tampa, and then he gets to play with Tom Brady. And then Baker Mayfield comes and he has to have this experiment year where the story is, like I said, really about the quarterbacks, come
Yeah,
up and come back.
exactly.
And he did his thing
Like
still.
like there is no more talk about Lamar being a good quarterback
Yeah,
anymore.
I don't think Mike Evans really feels like, or if I was Mike Evans, I wouldn't feel like going to another team where it's just another experiment for a quarterback.
Yeah,
Like if I'm either going to go get a bag or go for a Super Bowl run.
yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't go to Indianapolis. I think the Texans are a long shot, but I don't hate the Texans move. I don't think that could be bad. But yeah, Bengals would be scary.
If he goes to the
Uh,
Chiefs, Devin,
you don't have anybody.
if Mike Evans goes to Kansas City,
The NFL's rigged.
they're
The
winning.
NFL's
They're winning. They're three-peating. They're three-peating.
they might four-peat at that point.
They're going to three-peat.
The Chiefs might never not win a Super Bowl ever again.
You will
Which
never be able to talk bad about anybody or anyone that played for them or anything because they're going to be the greatest franchise
which
ever.
which they should be talked bad about. Like
No,
they're a team
they
that gives
might
us
be.
reasons to talk bad.
Well, certain people in their
Yes.
personalities may give us a reason to talk bad about
Yeah.
them, but
Someone said that re-signing Chris Jones is more important than anybody else on the team.
who are free agents or just anybody, period.
I mean, outside of Patrick, like re-signing Chris Jones should be their number one thing over getting a receiver or anything.
Nah. Well,
No,
no, yeah, no.
I mean,
No, 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 no,
well,
no, no, no. I agree with that. I agree with that.
all right. Well, they did
They just,
win
yeah,
the Super Bowl with nobody.
yeah,
That is fair.
yeah. I agree.
But they also were given this Super Bowl, and they deserved not to be in the Super Bowl. They had a not great regular season, and they're not good offensively, and they cheated.
Okay, but they are good offensively. They're still
Uh,
a good team. They are a good team. They
yes.
they weren't the most dominant team in the regular season. Like
No,
they
but
have
they
been.
did have a skinny white woman who can sing. So.
They do, and people might not like them because of their
Fuck Chris Jones. Re-sign Taylor Swift. Put her on the contract.
yeah, no, put
Make
Taylor
sure
Swift.
Travis is fucking keeping his mouth shut and buying her flowers or
Yeah,
whatever.
put her on a
Buying a
contract
red
for the
lip.
Chiefs. But re-sign Chris Jones. But like I said about the whole Mike Evans thing, Mike Evans is not gonna get some bag from Kansas City. He's going there because he knows, like, bro, we're getting a ring. Like, fuck
Yeah.
this. We're going to get a ring.
Yeah.
But yeah, same
Bengals,
thing.
bad spot.
Bengals. Bengals is. I mean, Bengals. They would be dominant.
It'd be scary.
But they don't need him as much as. See, here's the thing. It's like they don't need him as bad as the Chiefs do in the sense of like talent at receiver.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the level of quarterback play, Mahomes doesn't need him. I wouldn't say Joe Burrow needs him as bad as Mahomes either, but I'll also say Mahomes can obviously do more with less.
Yes.
So in that case, Burrow needs him more, but the Bengals don't need him more. But Mahomes doesn't need him. He doesn't need to go to either of these teams. If this is
He
making
doesn't
any
need to go
sense,
anywhere. He's proven that he's.
he doesn't have to go to the Ravens, bro. He doesn't have to go.
But I think for the Ravens, this is what they've been looking for a long time. And really what they've never really had is a big receiver who can, like, you guys have had some shifty receivers recently with Marquise Brown, some smaller guys, Bateman. But you guys never had that big, imposing, deep ball or even red zone guy.
Yeah, like I want me like an
Mike
Anquan.
Evans will be
I need me
sick
like
on
an
it.
Anquan Bolden, bro.
Yeah, Mike Evans. Well,
I need me like
sure.
I need me like what you mean sure? What you mean sure?
I think Mike's a little bit better than Anquan,
You
but
brought up Hollywood Brown.
no, I know. No, I'm saying that's what you guys didn't have.
Yeah, you said a big body receiver. I mean, hey, we won a Super Bowl with the man.
Anquan's a big dude.
We won a Super Bowl with the man.
I'm saying more like Jacoby's height with the best hands in the league. How tall is Jacoby?
Yeah, you're just bringing up random receivers from the Ravens. I mean, tall, 6'1", 6'2". I don't fucking know. 6'3".
Mike Evans is 6'5".
Whatever he could be. I'm not sure. All I'm saying is, at all them quarterbacks though, if you're talking Burrow and Josh Allen and Mahomes, Lamar still gets questioned the most at for talent at the quarterback position when it comes to throwing. So
Yeah, he's MVP though.
so sure, give a
Josh Allen has 0. Joe Burrow will never win an MVP. Burrow sucks. I'm standing on that.
Burrow doesn't suck.
Burrow is a top 15 quarterback.
Burrow is a top 8 quarterback.
Burrow's top 15.
Burrow's top 8. Name 8 quarterbacks better than Joe Burrow. Go. Do it.
CJ Stroud, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Do I have to do
No, yeah, off the head. You have to do
off
this.
the heezy?
Off the heezy, you have to do this. You can't look up receivers or quarterbacks and go, yeah, no, I think because first of all, CJ Stroud, I'm taking that out for now.
Justin Herbert.
What the fuck are we talking
about? Deshaun Watson.
No, stop it. All right, stop
Joe
it.
Flacco.
Stop it.
No,
he's a top 8 quarterback. He's a top 8 quarterback.
Yeah, because he hasn't played. Like once he plays a full season, and I don't know.
Top 10
he
at
will.
least. He's not.
He
top
had a
15.
good.
He's not top 15.
Second year.
Top 10.
Sure.
You just try.
I don't know. This isn't like, hey, everyone needs to agree with me. Joe Burrow sucked. This is me just saying I project his career to plummet.
Yeah, but you're like he's top 15. It's like no.
No, in my eyes, he's top 15, and he will plummet.
Like my whole argument all year has been like you can't name 15 quarterbacks right now better than Baker. So it's like
that's been your argument for
Joe.
4 years.
Joe is definitely like easily top 15. He's top 10.
Well, he's easily top 15, but he's top 15.
He's top 10, bro.
I'm not saying where he is in the 15. I'm just saying he's top 15.
He's at least he's at the topmost 10.
Well, he's not 15 and he's not 1.
He's
somewhere.
He's nowhere. He's nothing between 11 and 15 because he's.
Siri, give me a number between 15 and 1.
No.
He's in there somewhere.
He's top 10. But yeah, let's be real. When the Chargers don't re-sign Keenan Allen and just bring Mike Evans in, the conversation's really gonna be over, and he's gonna be playing in LA. So, Florida to Cali.
I haven't even thought of that.
Mike Evans is gonna be a Charger, and that's really gonna be the end of it.
He's just a Keenan Allen on steroids.
He's gonna go play with a good coach, with a good quarterback, in LA, and he's gonna get to
win 9 games.
Replace him with Keenan Allen. Replace Keenan Allen with Mike Evans. It's like not that hard, Devin. It's not
No,
that hard. You
no.
could easily do that.
But I mean, at the same time, like it's not like I'd rather have both.
No,
Okay.
no. I'd rather because if my number two is gonna be someone who's old and injury prone, it's like why?
Fair.
And I'm talking like because I mean you're not giving Keenan Allen a vet minimum. Like he's gonna want
Nope.
you know what I'm saying? Like or you're not paying Keenan Allen a vet minimum, so it's like free up the cap space.
I don't
And
know what's
let him go. Let Keenan Allen go. Get Mike Evans involved. But let's talk about that because that's the final. That is the final thing I want to talk
But
about.
just as a disclaimer, no one should ever listen to my takes